Instafreak. It's been 3 weeks now since quarantine has begun. I've been going stir crazy, spending time at home with my two brothers and parents. When I'm not arguing with my brothers or cleaning a different part of the house for my parents, I at least get to kill time with social media and gaming. As I was scrolling through my Instagram feed, of course, I scrolled through the typical memes and posts from friends and influencers with immaculate selfies and quarantine stories. But after a few scrolls, I noticed in one post from user at Instafreak, there was just a picture of an oddly familiar home with an aged willow tree in the yard, and on the porch was a swing, but in the background, there was a weird and eerie dark blur that I couldn't make out. I wondered who at Instafreak was, since he wasn't a friend or someone I followed, so I decided to block the account. I thought my phone screen needed a good cleaning too, so I cleaned it with a wipe. Just at that moment, Mum called me down for movie night. I left my phone on the dresser, grabbed my favourite blanket, and ran downstairs. As I settled in on my comfy part of the couch, my crazy brothers decided to watch a horror film called The Freak in Hiding. I loathe horror films because I have nightmares for days. Throughout the whole movie, the suspense was killing me. I am pretty sure I hid under my blanket the entire time, because every time they cued the ominous music score, I closed my eyes so tight, or buried my face in the blanket until the music and shrieking screaming stopped. Finally, the movie was over, and I said goodnight to my family. I took my tired self back to my room. Exhausted, I grabbed my phone and plopped onto my bed. I opened Instagram, and as I scrolled a bit, my eyes became heavy. Then a new post popped up into my feed from Instafreak. This time, it was the same post of the willow tree and swing on the porch. But this time, the blur was a little bit clearer, and I thought it vaguely formed a shadowy figure of a person. I was so tired at this point, I just kept scrolling, and then finally put my phone down and went to sleep. It was morning time, and I awakened by a notification ring on my phone. I groggily grabbed my phone, wiped my eyes, and checked to see the notification. The notification read, "New Instagram message from at Instafreak." I thought it was weird because I had previously blocked him. I was hesitant to open the message, but I couldn't help myself and opened it anyway. When I opened the message, it was a picture of the post I had seen the day before. This time, something was different. The shadowy figure was in a different location, in the yard, closer to the willow tree, and I could see some kind of grim, pale face with large eyes staring at me. It gave me chills, and I was so shocked I quickly checked my settings to see if Instafreak's account was blocked. And it was. I tried to delete the message, but it would reappear every time I tried to remove it. I kept trying until eventually I gave up. My mum was calling me down for breakfast, so I left my phone on the dresser. During breakfast, I was staring out the window in our kitchen and noticed that the home across the street uncannily resembled the house in the post, the willow tree, the swing on the porch, but no shadowy figure. At that moment, I could only think about the eerie message from Instafreak. My body had chills, and the hair on my arms stood up. I wanted to tell my brother Ryan, but I knew he would only make fun of me and tell me to stop wasting my time on social media, so I kept it to myself. I went on with my day, and soon night approached. My parents decided to do their errands and left me and my brothers alone. My brothers decided to engulf their time in their video games, and I kept myself busy by cleaning around the house. As I was washing the dishes, I looked out the window and across the street at the willow tree. I thought I was seeing things, but there it was, the shadowy figure in real life. This time, the figure was clear. It looked like a corpse, unnaturally tall in all black. His skin looked like rotting flesh, and his teeth, oh my God, his teeth. I dropped the glass I was washing. When I looked back up, the man was already in our yard. I was so scared. I ran upstairs to my room to hide. I grabbed my phone and hid in the closet. I tried to call my brother, but the notifications continually started blowing up my phone. All of them were messages from Instafreak. The notifications wouldn't stop coming in. I was so afraid. I didn't know what to do. Then one of the messages opened. I couldn't stop it. The message was a picture of the shadowy figure staring straight at me. Then more pictures started to load. In each picture that loaded, the corpse-like man kept getting closer until it seemed like he could reach through and grab me. Then the unthinkable happened. A finger came through my phone screen. I screamed so loud. I dropped my phone and got out of the closet. When I looked back, he was already climbing through. He moved so quickly, I didn't have any time to get away. He grabbed me into the phone.